I thought I hit that button. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and go back over to the, all right, now that's getting to that. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week number 99 of the Open Live Q&A. My name is Mr. McLogan, and yeah, this is almost like a little watch party. We are getting very, very, very close to the 1 million subscriber mark, but I'm here to answer your guys' questions and help you along with all of your math. And yeah, now I just finally see back in from there on your guys' questions. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me in tonight. And I'm actually seeing my camera is a little bit off, so I'll have to go ahead and adjust to see from there. But yeah, so I do have some math questions that I'll be able to answer you guys. And, you know, I'm hoping that we can stay along and to kind of get through that threshold. Very important. So thank you so much, guys. I've seen a lot of your questions and all your support coming through. Fabrice, thank you so much for the super chat. You have been absolutely amazing. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. And I'm very, very thankful for all of you guys for all of the kind comments that you have supported me since the, not just throughout all of my YouTube, career, as I read a lot of your guys' comments, but also, as we've been getting closer and closer into here, it's been really great to hear from all of you guys. But I thought I hit that button. That's so annoying. Either way, I hate having this on here. All right, I'm going to have to check my... hate when this happens. I had everything in, and then since when I did my pre-stream, it was going through. There you go. All right, so now we are in. Yeah, and the other thing too is I have my, I put in my different chat that's going on, so therefore that's delayed. So even though I thought I hit the button for mute, I couldn't hear you guys like right away. So I apologize. I went over everything that I just said. So I apologize for that. I do have some math questions, but I've been really active in the chat as much as I possibly could be. So I didn't really get a chance to get down all of those. And well, hey Ben, how are you? Oh, no, where you are? Oh, you guys are going so fast. Good. Hey Ben, how are you? Good to have you on. Oh my God, this is going so fast. And I would add in your name, but I can't even go from there. Yeah, so Ivan, if you have a math question, then yes, this is a live stream, guys, just like my typical live stream that I'm still always happy to be able to get through math questions. I don't think I'm going to cross the 1 million subscribers in the next like 10 minutes, so that's okay. But yeah, I do have some math questions. Pinned inside the chat is brianmclogan.com/Q&A that you can go ahead and check out that. If any of you guys have not also checked out my Discord server, that is also a great resource for you guys to be able to go in and get your questions answered as well. So obviously I answer the questions each and every Sunday night, but as you guys are working throughout the week, and if you have questions, the Discord server is an amazing opportunity for you to not only get your questions answered, but also to help others with your questions. So I definitely recommend checking that out as well. And why do you want to be a teacher? Well, I just really enjoy teaching math, and I really enjoy helping people realize that they can understand information, and be successful with that. And I really think teaching is, one thing I think that was really powerful with teaching was the ability, just the kind of like that journey that you go through each and every year with, it's not just like tutoring, tutoring's great. And that's one thing that since stepping out of the classroom, it's always helpful, like helping students or like making math like I'm teaching. But like the cool thing about being actually a teacher, which I don't have that luxury anymore, is really getting that transformation of the student from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And that's really something that I definitely miss for sure as well. Thank you so much, Carnage. Do I also do plumbing? No, I don't really do too much plumbing from on there. And thank you so much, Jordan. I greatly appreciate it. I actually got to move this over here. So, what I'll do is I'll give you guys a couple of, let's see if I put this on there. Now that I got everything in from that, let me bounce that back up. Here, I'll give you guys there we go. Now we go. So I'll give you guys a little updates as we are going through. So you guys can get a little finite detail, because this used to actually be something they used to do on Social Blade, and then I guess YouTube like changed how they did that, and so now now YouTube actually provided it, so that's very helpful. And all right, Prankar, you're very, very welcome. I'm actually very, very helpful to be able to help you out, so thank you so much for commenting and letting me know. He answered your question. Yes, I got to my question. All right. So again, guys, as we're getting into questions, please feel free to go ahead and, oh man, this is actually going to be tough. Because I have some math questions. Well, I guess we can go ahead and take a break. I can actually go and move this. What I'll do is I'll actually try to change the screens. So therefore I can kind of do some math questions, because a lot of the questions actually are a lot of questions that I actually haven't gotten to everything. So, I'll try to do my best to try to actually, let me go and check some of those. So I only got like two questions, because, for those of you that maybe they're just getting on, I've been going live since like 7 o'clock. So I guess I think it actually shows like how long I've been going live, but it was really just kind of like just like displaying the subscriber mark. And then I was just kind of in and out, dealing with, all right. Just dealing with home things and everything I do before I go live, and from there. Yeah, no worries. I'm watching up some things. So I did have some mods that were in here, but it looks like they left. So I am watching again from on here. So no worries about that. No word problems. Nobody wants to do word problems. Come on, we got other things. But yeah, you can go ahead and submit the word problem. Ivan, if you want to go ahead and submit those questions, like feel free to go and put them in into the Brian McLogan. But it's obviously, you can see as far as the chat, it's very, very difficult to get through on there. But if you just want to go ahead and push them on there, I'd appreciate that. That at least will give me some time. I probably plan on, I'm going to be live for a while, just because I obviously want to cross this threshold with you guys. And so as I'm getting closer in there, we'll have plenty of times to go back in there. So again, if you guys do have some math questions, again, inside of the chat, I have a pinned comment for have math questions where you guys can go ahead and submit from there. But obviously, if you go ahead and post a question like how do you solve absolute value functions, it's always kind of difficult just to kind of give a very broad, answer, but I will get into the math right now. I did want to show at least a halfway point, but I'm almost there. I'm about 3 subscribers short, and then I'll show you guys a quick little stop, and then we'll get actually into some of the math. So, Bearmouth Pig says, but I'll take a couple of your guys' questions for, I don't know, let's go and do just some random like open Q&A for like 15, and then I'll get into some of the math that was submitted to me, and then yeah, we'll do this. So, do you think you're going to make math feature for new math teachers? No, I mean, I really want to go back through all of my content that I've already made and really start expanding to lower math grades as well as higher math grades. So that's really my kind of main goal, is I want to, a lot of my videos, some stuff I haven't taught in years. So it's going to be really, I think really helpful for me to just kind of go through and like refresh things now that I have a different perspective of, teaching math and learn after teaching so many years. Like obviously you probably would teach something differently than when you like maybe first taught it or whatever may be the case. So that's one thing that I've been I've been working on, and it's just kind of really slowed me down here with being able to get all that over. Dang, I forgot to do this. All right, so, but I'll get you guys on that. So let me show you here, just give you guys an update. We are at least 500 or 495 away, but I'll just say the 500 from there. So we're getting in. I'm going to take this screen though away. So therefore I can put up my Notability app, and therefore I'll be able to do some math, and then we will, then we'll go ahead and come back over to on this. And thank you so much, Miss Lang. Because I liked math more than any other subject. Even though it wasn't my best subject, I liked it. I enjoyed it the most. What did you study in high school? I studied math education. That's what I went to school for. Fake, you got this. Man, you guys got to always, this is my biggest fear. Well, I'm actually very fearful of possums. I don't know if that's my biggest fear. I am very fearful of possums, but I'll have to get back to you on my biggest fear. That's a good question. That's a deep question. I don't think I can. It's not something I've thought about, so I can get right into it for you on that. I'll have to think really deeply for you on that. Well, you're very welcome, Brad. I'm very happy to be able to help you out for that. No, this is not a green screen. This is my very much. Oh, I actually forgot to turn on those lights, but that's okay. But yeah, usually I do have like a little bit of extra lights and so on and so forth. But yep, no, this is my office, so no screen. Knockbacks, if you want to go ahead and submit it into the brianmclogan.com/Q&A, I will be happy to go and take a look. Can you turn me? Oh, I forgot. So anyways, another thing for all of you that are on, thank you so much. I will be doing a giveaway at every 30 minutes. So I'm going to plan on doing them both. That's going to be on the, I'm going to do a giveaway on my Instagram post as well as on my YouTube post. So let me go ahead and say this now because I know there's going to be people that are going to forget, and I'll have to go and paste it in here again for you. But if you did not already comment, or you did not already follow me on Instagram, or you did not already get my emails, then you should definitely go ahead and sign up and for a question, and then sign up for my emails. So therefore, you're getting this information. But I will add it into the chat for you guys to have it to enter. But there's actually going to be two ways you guys can win. We're going to do two different. We're going to enter. And again, this is going to be for either a tutoring session with myself, or I will just give a monetary, I think a $25 gift card I was already had ready for you guys. So either one, whatever you guys want to work, you either want my time or you just want to use some money. It's up for you. I will take it in them. So we'll do that. I'm thinking I'm probably, I'm looking into hopefully doing 1, 2, like 4 of those maybe, and we'll just kind of, go from there, from that. But I'll do one we'll do if you guys have been on my live stream before, we usually do one on the, YouTube comments. So it's important for you to do everything in the comments, not on this live chat. And then we'll do that for Instagram and we'll do that on YouTube. So if you don't win on one, keep on making the post, doing the other. Well, awesome, Ivan. All right. So I'm probably going to definitely forget at 9:30 and at 10 o'clock. So for those of you guys that are on the chat, when you get to 9:30 or 10 o'clock, you guys can definitely post to just type in giveaway. And then I'll be like, oh, crap, I got to go and do a giveaway. And then I'll stop what I'm doing and we'll go ahead and do a giveaway. All right. And hopefully that will help get some people excited as far as joining the stream. So let's see how many more, let's see how many questions I have. Oh crap. People are sending in more questions, from over there. So I guess we'll have to do some questions, live, which that's okay. I always hate when I first started doing live streams 2 years ago, actually more than 2 years ago, 3 years ago, actually, I first started doing live streams. So what I used to do is every homework assignment, I would go through the homework and then I'd do a live stream and then I'd take questions after the live stream. But I'd always just take them off of the chat, which is like, and then of course, like you never knew what you were going to get. Right. And then of course, some problems you're like, oh, I can handle this. This problem doesn't seem too bad. And then you get to the problem and then you're like, either make a mistake or I'm like, oh, this is actually more complicated than I was thinking. And then I was like, this is probably not the best thing to do, because I'd be up at like, 10, 11 o'clock after just went through a, whole assignment, and I'm like, this might not be the best thing to to do for myself live, because then you just look like an idiot when you can't figure out a math question. So, but either way, I'll try to make sure I can screen as many questions, because I want to make sure whatever questions that I do select, that I can provide you with a good explanation, right? So let's just go ahead and do a quick little check-in for you guys so you can see. It's maybe 30 minutes, like 30 subscribers maybe, or we got more than that, but all right, just a quick little check-in. Why is it not showing? There we go, almost. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little chat in. Well, you're very remarkable, Samir. Happy to help you out. Yes, 24 Cookie. I am taking requests. I am doing questions, but if you're trying to shoot questions on the chat, it's very difficult for me to be able to watch how the chat is going at all times. So more likely than not, I'm gonna miss. I'm not gonna be able to write down or like get to the exact question. So what I definitely recommend is go to my link that is in the chat and go from there. Hannah, great question. I love photomath. I think photomath is amazing. And, I don't think it's a game changer in terms of mathematics. I think it's like the reality of where our like society is, and like math, like we shouldn't be, the same thing is like, we're not calculators. We're not teaching math for people to be human calculators. So it shouldn't really be it really shouldn't impact our understanding and our learning and our teaching and our assessing of students. So for that reasons, I love photomath, because I treat it as a way for students to make sure that they're doing something right? And to understand how to do something. But I think as far as teachers and as far as educators, we got to do a better job. We got to make sure that we are having students be able to understand what they're doing, not just like, can you just do a problem for me, right? I mean, that's like a calculator, like, hey, type it in. Like for back in the day, they used to do such more difficult calculations because they didn't have access to a calculator like this powerful, right? And photomath is just more of an extension from there, just more of an extension on that. All right. So, all right, while you guys are getting into the chat, I do appreciate, but I am going to have to, I'm going to try to switch over things from this back screen. And then I'm going to put in my Notability app. So just give me a second on that. We're going to keep that going. But now I'm going to bring in Notability. And then I'm also going to be adding in some questions on there. So I got one question. That's all I got from all the way from 7 o'clock. That's all I got was the one question. Actually, we do have some older questions. Actually, I apologize for that. Yeah, because actually last week, we were able to get to that. Last week you, let me see. Hold on a second. Last week I wasn't able to finish all my questions. So actually I have 2 questions up here that we can go over. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And remember, giveaway 10 minutes. Remember to tell me that. All right. Haha. All right. So this is actually a question that came in last week, but we weren't able to get to it. So this one says, Little League baseball field, according to Little League baseball official regulations, the diamond is a square 60 feet. So again, I don't really like doing a lot of the math question or a lot of the word problems, guys, but 4 on there. Just draw a picture. Like, get a visual understanding of what you're dealing with, okay? Best I got. And then the pitch and rubber is 46 feet from home plate, in the line joining home plate and second base, okay? So if you know anything about baseball, here is home. There's first, second, and third. Okay, so we have the pitcher's rubber, which is going to be roughly around here. And it says it's 46 feet from home plate. Oh, yeah. So 46 feet from home plate. How far is the pitching rubber to second base? So we don't know. Oh, so I was going with that as a 90 degree, but yeah, crap. So we're not going to have, so we know that's going to be 46. That's going to be 60. We don't know that angle. Now, again, we could, if this is going to be a square, right? Yeah, it is a square. So then we know that that's going to be 45 degrees. Okay. So now that we know that that's 45 degrees, we can't confirm that that's right in the middle of that 60, like, you know, that's 60 feet or wherever 46 feet is. So therefore we basically, what we have is we have this triangle. So that's 45 degrees. That's 60. And that's 46 feet. So what do we have? We have side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. So in this case, we would need to use the law of cosines. So what you're going to do is, what was the question again? It was how far is the pitching rubber to first base? So, yeah, so you're going to want to use the law of sines. Let's say that's A. Let's call that big A. That'd be called little b, or yes, little b and little c. So do the law of cosines for on that. And to be honest with you, I did not come prepared with the law of cosines. A squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2 times b times c times cosine of a. Please check me on the chat if I got that wrong, but I believe I am right. And then basically you can just go ahead and plug everything in to go ahead and solve for a. So a is going to be the square root of 46 squared plus 60 squared minus 2 times, this is going to be off over. Let's move this over. 2 times 46 times 60 times the cosine of 45 degrees. And again, the cosine of 45 degrees, that'd be square root of 2 over 2. Voila, and then just plug that in and take the square root from on there. Wow. Let me see. Hold on a second. There we go. All right. And then also, I'm not really sure what the student was asking for on this one. So how do you find the center and rotation for a shape? It is a point that a shape rotates around, and it isn't at the origin. So, I mean, I get the student's question, like, but how to find like that point? I'm not sure if they have like a figure that's been like rotated around. And so typically, like if you have something, you know, I don't know, let's say a triangle or something, and then it's like, what is the point? Like, it's not at the rotation. Like, what is the point of rotation? So typically what you want to be able to find is whenever your rotation, there's going to be a similarity between the, you know, any point. So what you're going to do is like pick a point that is on the, triangle, the figure, whatever you have. And then, you know, basically what you're going to do is find a rise and a run to this point of transformation. So let's say this is like down, I don't know, it's down 3 over 4, right? Well, again, what you're looking for is that same point of rotation is going to have the same 3, 4. So that's what you're looking to identify. I'm not really sure if I understand fully exactly your question, and I didn't even get it. I didn't even add it, but I think I added it at the end of the last stream from there. And so what I'd look for is, if you're trying to identify this point, which is not something I've actually done in a while, you know, you're going to want to look for the horizontal and vertical distance from any point on that shape to that point of rotation is going to be the same. So that's the main thing you're going to want to know to help you be able to find that point of rotation. All right. Next one is, so now we're in the celebration. So those are some old ones from there. And now let's go and get into a couple other questions that we have for you guys. Or at least this one was added in. And again, if you guys have your own questions, you guys can go ahead and submit them. What I'll do is actually remind you guys can go ahead and submit your questions on brianmclogan.com/Q&A, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. You guys can also go in the chat, but obviously the chat is very busy, so I would highly recommend going into Discord as well and go and answer from there. And then just remember, guys, every 30 minutes I will be doing a giveaway for my channel, just to kind of have some fun. So in the next like 3 minutes, probably after this question, we'll do a nice little giveaway to help you guys out, and then maybe I'll take a break, get into the chat, and check with you guys, and then we'll try to get into some of these math questions that'd be submitted, because hopefully it's not going to be too late of a night, but maybe it could be. Who knows? All right, so this one says, given log base 3 of 10 equals 2.959, find the approximation for each logarithm. Okay, so the important thing on this, what you're going to want to, the important thing here that we're going to want to know is that we're going to want to rewrite everything with log base 3 of 10. So for instance, like the first example, I could rewrite this as log base 3 of 10 cubed, right? Right, 10 squared would be 100, 10, and then using your properties of logarithms, you could say 3 times log base 3 of 10. Well, voila, guys. We already know log base 3 of 10 is going to be 2.09. So that'd be 3 times 2.0959, right? And then you can simplify from there. All right, let's go to B. Log base 3 of 30. Now, this one's kind of interesting because you think, well, where did the 30 come from? We're looking for a 10. Well, again, like think of the properties of logarithms. So if I have a log base 3 of 10, log base 3 of 30. So how can we go ahead and rewrite that out? Well, one thing I realize is I need to have that 10, right? So I need to have log base 3 of 10. Well, and then I could say, well, I could have 10 and then I could do times 3. And then using the rules of logarithms, I could break that up. Hold on a second. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can go and do a I'll do an overlay for the next screen. So yes, let me go and finish this question, then we'll get to a giveaway. So on this one, we could do a log base 3 of 10, right? Which we already know, times, plus a log base 3 of 3. Now, using your properties of logarithms, we already know what this is, right? That's a 2.0959. And then this is going to equal 1, right? So you can simplify from there. And then this is going to be the exact same case. You can just rewrite this 0.3 as 10 to the, 0.3 to the negative first power, and then go from there. All right, so let's go ahead and do a giveaway with you guys. I am going to have to change this off, though. Crap. There's so many things, so many screens I'm going to have to move to. All right. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get the giveaway all set up for you. All right, so just a reminder, guys, if you have not entered actually into the giveaway, let me do this one more time for those of you that are just joining on, to go ahead and get into the giveaway. This will be the first one that we'll have. And to opt into the giveaway, all you guys simply need to do is go ahead and comment hashtag McLogan2million on either my Instagram post, or you can go and do it to the YouTube or the live stream post. And again, this is to enter. I did that. Yeah, it's not. Let me type that in. Oh, come on. And then what I'm giving away for you guys is either a tutoring session with myself or a Amazon gift card. There we go. All right, there are Rubik's. So that is it from there, and I'll make sure I keep on doing that. I'll give you guys a nice little, we'll do a countdown again. So every 30 minutes, we'll go ahead and do that for you guys to get that all set up. All right. So let's see where we're at. All right. I'm going to put this back up there. Now I got to get this new one. So if you guys have not already got in on the if you guys did not already get into the, I don't know why I didn't open that up, but if you guys did not already get into those posts, then please go ahead and do those very, very quickly, because I'm about to get into my first one. I'm going to go ahead and do the comment onto the YouTube first. And again, this is really all it is in my last video. So I did like a short yesterday that just kind of posted a little bit of my channel, and you know, so just asked if you guys want to go ahead and post on there, then let's get into it. I actually forgot to mention a post that I was going to have on that, which I totally forgot about. So I haven't actually even checked how many comments we have on that video, but hopefully it's not too bad. So then hopefully it gives you guys a great opportunity. All right, so let's go actually check this. So I'm gonna have to move that. Dang. Okay. All right. McLogan to a million. Duplicates. Yeah, sure. Why not? Ooh. Oh, 38 comments. So you guys, you got a great opportunity. Only 38 comments. That is amazing. All right. So I got to go. I'm actually going to write these back down. Actually, I already had the. So in this one, we have Electra. Congratulations. Go ahead and reach out to me either on Discord, or you can DM me also on Instagram, and we'll go ahead and get you all set. So congratulations though, Electra. I saw you on earlier, and I was actually chatting with you as we were getting his live stream. So I'm very happy to see you have won. So congratulations. All right, let's go ahead and now do the Instagram one. Let's see how many comments we had on the Instagram. Actually, I've never done this on the Instagram, so hopefully there's my post. See how many comments we have on Instagram to go for you guys. Okay. Let's load all comments. I got to load 100 comments. Oh my God. That's not cool. All right, so I don't think I had 100 comments. Hopefully, I'll have to go and take a look. I don't think I had X. Search for a word. Wait a minute. Continue. See how many we got going on. Only have 25 comments. Filtering done, only 12 comments, guys. You guys got amazing opportunity here. And our winner is arm.oon. Congratulations. You got it. Boom. Sorry. I mean, I'll just do the 100 and we'll just go on from there. So congratulations. Actually, single 2,000 up to 3,000 up to 100 comments. Okay, well, we only had 26 comments, guys. You guys got you're getting right in on this. So you guys definitely are gonna have to take advantage of the the comments here because, in my opinion, you guys got like a ton of things, going in there. But I want to make sure. Come on, stop that. But anyways, so I will go ahead and that's a good idea. Somebody mentioned, I saw in the chat, like to put on for there. And yeah, I know. Kitty Gamer, I know I don't want to spend money unless you have to spend money. But I'm also worried that I might be able to get over 100 comments and then I'll be scared because I want to make sure things right. But maybe, hopefully we'll just go through on the next one and we won't have to go from there because I like free, just like everybody else, for you guys. All right, so let's exit out of that full screen. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create another overlay because we're going to go live again at 10 p.m. So that's only going to be in 20 minutes. We'll do another live stream. And again, guys, if you want, all you got to do is really DM me on Discord or on Instagram, and we'll be able to make sure to get you taken care of for on that. Let's see here. I forgot what I was trying to do. I was going to move that. Oh, I want to put in the overlay. Thank you. Okay. So let's go and put in the overlay. Let's do another timer. And let's do the timer. Come on, from there. And let's do this for 10 o'clock. Boom. All right. So I'll go ahead and put this down for you. Go over there. So that's going to be the timer for the next giveaway. Okay. So for all you guys have that in class, that's awesome. You're welcome. All right, so I'll get to some math questions, but let's just go and see some of your guys' questions you got in. Can you see your sub count? Yes, I guess we can go ahead and go to the sub count. Let me see. Ooh, getting there. So if you guys want to go and see the sub counts, there we go. Getting in there, guys. Getting very, very close. Almost. So let's see. It's almost a typical live stream up to this point. I'm not sure if you got into your question. I'm not sure if you posted it in the Q&A live form or not. How many questions do I have in there now? 26 questions. Okay, great. So I got a lot of questions that have come in from there. We'll see how much of those I'm going to get to, but I'll try to do my absolute best. And yep, almost there, guys. We are almost there. Trigger identities. Heard it. Well, send over questions. Go ahead and submit them in there, and we'll go and get to it done. And Joe, I'll send you a question on my giveaway. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead. I'm not going to be able to. I won't have anything on the Discord at the moment, but just go ahead and shoot over to me, and then we'll make sure you get all set from there. But now I restarted my computer from there, but I don't have my Discord open up from there. Can you do my math quiz? That's a good idea. That's a good question. But no, I don't want to do a math quiz. You know how many math quizzes I've taken and given and gone over in keys and everything? Like, no. That's a lot. What do I do once I won the giveaway? So, again, as you mentioned in the giveaway, you can just reach out to me on the Discord or reach out to me on Instagram, and I will have a response to you from there. Okay. So, please be patient. It's not going to be anything that's going to be happening for tonight, but just go ahead and reach out to me there, and I will make sure you can, again, from each one of these giveaways, you can definitely go ahead and take a look at the tutoring opportunity, or just take a Amazon gift card, whatever is going to work for you. I'm happy to whatever works for either my time or just some monetary, gift for yourself. Heard it. If you go ahead and take a look at the chat, there is a pinned brianmclogan.com/Q&A that you can go ahead and submit your questions on there. And it's a great question. Do I think it's general? Do I think it's important to have homework every night. I really do, but I think it's really important how homework is assigned. If you're just doing homework just for busy work on a broad concept for everybody, that's not really, I think, going to be helpful. I really do think people, when they're trying to learn math, need to be doing math every night. But everybody's different. Everybody's different for why they're taking a math course and what they're trying to achieve out of that math course. So just the blanket of like everybody has to do math homework every night is, everybody has to do these same set of problems, I don't think is the best approach anymore. Like we've come a really long way with our education and technology where we can cater, that's the nice thing about like online, like we can cater more individually to our needs of our students and what they need and what they're trying to achieve than just a blanket of, oh, all right, everybody do 1 through 30 odd. Right. And like, doesn't matter if you knew what happened in class or you had no idea. Doesn't matter if you're a really strong math student or you really struggle. It's just everybody does 1 through 30 odd. Like, I think we can do better than that. Quick, I will go over all the directions on our next giveaway. So don't worry about that. What do you love most about teaching? I think just having fun with students, just having those natural conversations. As I'm teaching and just kind of going through. And also the other thing that I mentioned earlier was the transformation of seeing students at the beginning of the year and then seeing students at the end. Seeing students that really struggle, that like try to get out of my class. And then at the end of the year, they might be like really benefited from my class or, I had a good relationship. Not obviously every student was the same like that, but it was, but having those kind of transformations or seeing those transformations in students was really helpful and really powerful. Trillian, just want to thank you so much for your videos and your trig following got 99. Awesome. Because of your videos and a second time college student, trig was tough. I can imagine. And I'm so happy to be able to help there for you. Okay. It's okay. No worries. I apologize. I'm not going to be able to get your question. I wanted to get some questions that I at least had, so I have something to be able to do. But as obviously people are coming through on the chat, it keeps busy, as well. So I'll try to get to some math questions as possibly for as much as I can. When we answer more questions, I'm trying to get to there. This is so cool. Thank you. Thank you so much, RH. It could be a thing. I don't really enjoy teaching. The thing I love about YouTube is like what I'm doing right now, and that's communicating with you guys, right? And so, obviously FLSVS, like you have like students and you have conversations with them, and I think that'd be something helpful, but I really miss that personal kind of interaction and that connection, with the students. And I think it's really hard to kind of replicate that, but I really enjoy kind of making content on YouTube and there's a lot more that I want to achieve then. And I think it's hard if you're constantly limited with other things. And so that's kind of my main focus right now is to work on that. Can Ray stream and get a big Discord server to help you hit 1 million? Okay, here. Can I raid your stream? I got a big Discord server. Well, thank you so much, Harry. I appreciate it. We'll see how close we get here. Let's go and take this back away. All right, I'm gonna try to see. Why is it not going? That's annoying. There you go. We'll come back up to the math thing. I'll give you guys like the next, once we get to 700,000, or 999,700, I'll go ahead and post it back up there for you guys. I started in 2010. Question, but not really. What's the most amazing book you've ever read? That's a really good question. I don't have an answer on the top of my head, but I do really read a lot of like self-help, books and, those kind of things. So actually, what's the most amazing book? I think Rich Dad Poor Dad was one of the most amazing books that I remember reading. Like that was one that like really changed my frame of like reference and mind and thinking the first time I read it. So I'll just go with an easy answer because it's a really good book and a really popular book. But I really tried to read and stay on top of the of my reading material, and but I am not a big like fiction. I really do like to like self-help books and just kind of like that whole world. That's really kind of my jam. You want the straight answer? Yes. But that's okay. I think you got to I think you got to see what you want to be as an engineer, and what type, how you want to do it. Like I got out of engineering. I kind of like thought about engineering, but it's like, it required a lot of math. It required doing a lot of math. And so, if you're bad at math, that you said it's a big issue. I don't think like that referred as a big issue, because you can overcome your abilities at mathematics. But if you don't enjoy doing math, and you're bad at math, like, and you struggle with math, like that's gonna be an issue. Like when I looked at the engineering, I just realized I'm gonna be doing a lot of math. Like I need to know a lot of math, and I need to be doing a lot of problems. And I was like, I just didn't want to go down that route. It didn't seem like the best route for me. So that's why I went into the education route, as far as, learning more about mathematics. So therefore I could teach it, rather than just like always constantly doing application of problems. And so I think it really just kind of depends on, you can always overcome your struggles in math. That's my biggest point that I want to make. But if you don't enjoy mathematics and you have struggles, then that could be a different issue. Can I advertise your stream? You can always do it whatever you have. But yes, Harry, you can advertise the stream if you obviously feel free, and also reach out to me on Discord. If you're, I'm not sure if you're on my Discord server, but definitely reach out to me on the Discord as well. All right, Angela, go ahead and shoot any math problems, especially any word problems. Go and shoot those over to the Brian McLogan at /Q&A. Pretty good, 29%. It has extraneous solutions. I'd have to look at that answer. I'd have to go back over that. Yeah, and I mean, basically to answer your question, as far as like, I'd have to go over what process you would do for that. Divide by I feel like I know. Oh, you divide by 2 and then do 2 cosine of x. And then you do... so what you're going to want to do here today on that one is divide by 2 on both sides. Then you have a 2 sine of x cosine of x equals square root of 3 over 2, which is the... so 2 cosine of x cosine of x, which I think is the... correct me if I'm wrong, the double angle formula for sine. And then so you'd have sine of 2x equals cosine of 3 over 3. And then you can go ahead and solve from there. But the definition for as an extraneous solution is a solution that does not satisfy the final result, but it, does not satisfy the initial result, but it does satisfy a secondary result from on there. So therefore, when you find when you have sine of 2x equals square root of 3 over 2, you're actually going to have infinite many solutions on that answer. But per the original equation, there might be one that doesn't work. That's where it'd be as you find those answers, plug them back into the original equation. If they don't work, then they're extraneous. AJ, there is a ton of topics I have not gotten to, and it's really actually like been eating at me, because I've been wanting to like create so much more math, and I just haven't been able to get to everything I want to teach. But there's a ton of math that I have not been able to teach, so I'm hoping to make some of that content coming up. Well, thank you so much. You can obviously super chat me or shoot a thanks. I greatly appreciate all the support you guys can have. All right, guys, I am going to sorry, I'm getting caught on the, hey, thanks so much, James. Thank you. Well, I say thank you for at least giving your support, because obviously I'm not always doing all the help in the Discord servers, but it's really students just like you guys that are, pushing in that that are making the help in the Discord server, and like that was my whole goal of the Discord server. It's not something that, me just answering questions. I mean, holy crap, there's no way I can do that. But really providing a framework for students to be able to help other students with their math. And I think that's also how students learn. I mean, you're gonna become a stronger math student by helping other students with their math. So my big thing is, ask a question, help somebody with a question. That's a great one. Zara, and I go, what's the hardest math lesson that you were confused to teach? I wouldn't say the hardest one, but I would definitely just say, like, when I first started doing algebra, stats, well, I mean, I'll go through. So first, calculus, just because when I taught, I never taught calculus when I first had to teach it, and I hadn't taken it in like 10 years, it was since like when I was in college. And I remember like going back, I was like, holy crap, I have to like go through all the problems, do everything myself first. And there was a lot that I forgot from calculus. The same thing with stats. Like when I had to teach stats, like in algebra 2, I never taught a stats class, but I only took one course in college, and then, I took a little bit in high school. So I remember when I was like teaching stats, I'm like, I did not know how to teach that. It's like I had to go back through all the material. So I wouldn't really say it was the hardest as far as like because of the content, but it was the hardest just because I hadn't taught it. I've never taught it before and hadn't taken it in so long. Can you like encourage me to like math more? Like, can I encourage somebody to like math more? Well, I think that if you don't like math, I don't blame you. I blame the reason and why and how that we teach mathematics. So I think I did not love math until I got into college. All right. And it was really kind of the same way. Like, I didn't appreciate mathematics. I didn't understand the beauty of mathematics behind it because I didn't know enough. And I always thought of math as like chips and tricks and, processes. So if you're not loving math and you want a math, where like, I just really try to investigate that, like how those connections, how you see math is interconnected, and like, don't look at it as just like a class, a course to pass and so on and so forth. So I don't know if that helps at all, but I think that I think it's really important to really see yourself, or really see math as just not just like, again, I'll go back to this, like people are saying, oh, math, like, oh, you're a math teacher, like you must be so good at like calculating numbers. And I'm like, no, I'm not I enjoy like the connections with mathematics and the understanding of mathematics, like, but I'm not a human calculator. Okay. All right. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what we got? We got another little milestone. So we are almost there, less than 292 away. So we are getting close and close. All right. Sorry guys, I do apologize. I have to get all the way caught up to the chat. I see so many of you that like add on. I was like, I just cannot get to every single one of the questions, and I do apologize for that. Let me go and check on the open live Q&A. 30 responses. All right, guys. You know what I'm going to do? Because so many of you guys have been so awesome. I am going to do a second live stream that I'll go ahead and get into your guys' math questions. So I'll try to see if I can knock whatever questions I can knock out, but 30 questions is a lot, and there's no way I'm going to get to everything. But let's go and take a look. See what questions we got here, and then I'll let you guys know if I can answer, what I have from there. What's the time for? Hey, crypto. Good question. The timer is for the next giveaway. So at the giveaway, I will do what I'm basically doing is giving away either free tutoring or Amazon gift card. All you have to do is type in the hashtag McLogan 2million and either my last YouTube video or last Instagram post, which I will post those links very shortly, and we'll have a little fun with that. Okay. So, Ellie, let's go and check some of these questions. I'm going to see if there's any questions I can be able to get to. So, there's definitely some people. All right, got that one done. Sweet. That's that 30. I have no problem where to start. That's always a common, very, very common question from students. All right, not going to be able to go through. We're looking at that. I need more time to review that question. 5, 9 times 10 over 6. I do not understand. I don't even know what that student asks. So again, when students submit questions that I don't know, I usually just have to go and skip over them. All right, here's a general question that gets asked all the time. Let's actually go through. Hey, you know what? You guys can actually go and watch these with me. Here, why don't I just do that? That's an easy way to do this. What do we got? 2 minutes? All right, let's see what we got. So we got some time. Let's see if I do this. All right, so you guys can see a little bit from there. So it says, hey, I'm taking college algebra, so I'll be taking higher maths like statistics, trig, and calculus. How can I prepare for these classes? Also, how do I know that I'm capable of passing the classes? I just started college and I feel nervous about taking higher math classes. You know, I think it really kind of comes into talking to your like professors, talking to the guidance, your counselors. Those are going to be the best to really, have a good idea of where you stand. I also think that a lot of math courses, they have a great way for a great benefit for you to be able to, have access for help, right? So, there's going to be math courses that you're going to struggle with, right? And that's okay. I think that's definitely okay for you. So, or not okay for you, okay for everybody to struggle, right? So just make sure that there is assistance where you can, if you do struggle, that you can go ahead and get the help that you need. Okay. Whoa. No. Uh-oh. Now we're just watching this going through. And it's going fast, going through the thing. And we are at 1 million. We did it. I don't have any music, though, from on there. I wasn't expecting everything to be able to go so fast, but that's awesome. Wow. Sweetness. That's not what I was expecting. Oh, shoot. What the heck did I just do? Okay. That's not supposed to happen. Woohoo, we did it. Sorry, I just got it through my question. I'm like, oh no, I went through the wrong thing. See the live count. Okay, there you go. Just happening. What the heck happened? Now my computer's being all weird. Sorry. Okay, yes, we did it. And look at the nice little, I got some little confetti going back on the 1 million subscribers going for things. So, woohoo, we did it. You guys pushed me over to the edge. That was so quick. I was like, we had 300 to go and then bam, you guys are just all of a sudden in it. So, yeah, wow. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me getting across that. I'm kind of surprised at the moment. I was like, wow. I was thinking, oh man, I'm going to be live for another 2 more hours and I'm never going to get through all this stuff. And then you guys just knocked me right over the edge. So that is really cool. I really do appreciate that. And, I really wanted to take the time to this, thank you for, having faith in yourself really for learning math. Cause I think it's really important that, I know a lot of you will look to me and, you'll say, thank you for helping with your math. But I think it's really important that you guys, that you recognize that, you got to put in that extra effort to really look for the math problems online. And you got to put in that extra effort to watch a video and then to do the work and go from on there. And because I've been in those same seats, I've been in the same shoes that you guys have been on where it's, it's very easy just to, for instance, the photo math, it's very easy to, get your friend's paper and to copy over things and just to do, to not have to learn the material and just try to get by. Now, I know a lot of students watch a lot of my videos cramming for a test or the night before homework's due, but I still really love the fact that you're watching the video and still learning to understand what you need to understand. And that really gives me a really proud moment of joy that these videos that I've made from 2010 can still live on with you guys and still help you with your math. Because, one of the main things I always wanted to have was my videos not to be very long. I always want to make them short and to the point and be able to help you guys out. But also to be there for you guys that what was I trying to say? But not just for you guys getting the answers, then actually learning from them. And so I really do thank you guys for staying with me on this live stream and getting me till the end. From Logarithmic Upside Down Face. Well, thank you so much, my love, for supporting me. You've been with me from the beginning live streams. And if you guys can remember, like 3 years ago, we used to do live streams, in the kitchen, not in the kitchen, in the living room, or in the dining room from on there. So it's really cool. I was actually, let me show you guys. So this is the last 28 days. And then, so I know many of you guys have seen this, but for those of you that have not, I made my YouTube video. We gotta do a giveaway. You guys are going at it. So I'll go and do a giveaway here in just a second, but I really want to show you guys this lifetime because I really, really think it's really important for me to get my face out of the way. And for you guys to see it, I didn't make any, I made videos from 2010 to 2018 with barely any traction. The most number of subscribers I had in 2018 was 63,000. Now that's actually a lot, 60,000, but let's go through 2017. Let's do that. That was 28,000. And that's still actually a lot too. But still like for doing math videos for 8 years and only having that many subscribers, you can see like that's a lot. Like you can blow up a lot faster, obviously now on TikTok or even on YouTube. Like if you know what you're doing and you're, and you're putting in the work, you can do it. But it's also, there's a big thing about patience and being patient and not expecting so much so fast with everything. And I think that's I think that's something really important that I want everybody to take away from my journey here is that it took a long time and I'm not ashamed of the time that it took, but I want you to know it's like, just like with math, not every time math always makes sense immediately when you do it. And that's okay. It doesn't have to always make sense, right? You struggled before those night before a test, you struggled before you're trying to do your homework, and that's okay. Keep working at it. Keep doing the problems. Just like I was keep making my math videos, and eventually things are going to make sense for you. Eventually things are going to click. And, and I really just kind of make that connection with the whole video as far as, my pathway with mathematics it was never easy. It was never fast for me learning mathematics. And same thing in my channel growth, right? It's like I wasn't trying to be a viral sensation. I wasn't constantly working on my YouTube. I just was trying to teach math and make videos and post them online. And that was all I was focused on. And, thankfully my instruction has helped you guys out. And, you guys have benefited from all those years, all those problems that I've solved. And I am really happy to be here with you guys and to share this million subscriber mark with all of you. So thank you again so much. Let's go ahead and do a giveaway now because you guys have been waiting way too long for that. I do apologize. I'm going to keep the giveaway back up there though. So let's do the giveaway tool for, here we go. Let's do the giveaway tool for Instagram first because we did that for last one. And then we'll do the YouTube. And again, if you have not entered in for the giveaway, then it's pretty simple instructions, ladies and gentlemen. All you simply need to do is, what? No, I thought I changed that. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. Oh, maybe I didn't do it to there. All right, so there you go, guys. If you'd like to go ahead and comment, or if you'd like to go and add that in there. It's not letting me join the membership. Hey, now, not really sure about that. If you're not able to afterwards, just go ahead and let me know from on there. All right, yes. I don't teach at the school anymore, but and I haven't seen I didn't see any former students up here. I was kind of hoping, but I haven't been able to see many on the chat. So, or as last from there, but no, guys, don't go ahead and do, please don't add that to the chat, guys. Go to either my last Instagram post, or there's two links. You have my Instagram post or you have my YouTube video. Go ahead and type those links on there. That's where it's at. Okay. Because if you guys look at it, if you don't go there, then you're not going to win. Yes. So you guys can see, 133 comments. Crap. That's not fun. Man, are you serious? All right, well, we're just going to have to do 100 comments because I don't have any more. So, nope. All right, sorry. Let's go and edit this one. So again, this is a giveaway for the tutoring form on there. All right, so Instagram post. And again, what you win is either a free gift card. Now, if you do win, all you guys simply need to do in this case, if you do win, then to go ahead. There we go. Okay, PayPal. Fine. Hold on a second. I gotta get. I'll add the PayPal for this. So I gotta PayPal them real quick. So before I get to that, because I want to make sure all the comments are added in. All right. So we'll just go with that, and I'll just use my balance. Sorry. So let me just go and get this checked in. Oh, come on. All right. So we're gonna load all comments. Are you guys ready? All right. Let's go from there. Here. Hey, where's my face? There you go. All right. So again, this is for a either a tutoring session with myself or a $25 Amazon gift card. If you are the winner, then you can just go ahead and reach out to me on Discord or Instagram. Load all these comments in. And then again, for all my Instagram posts as well as my YouTube, which I'm going to do right after this, it is McLogan 2 million. You guys ready? So if you haven't gone to my Instagram and already liked my page and commented on that, then you better go and do that right now, because I'm about to hit continue. And if not, don't worry. I'm going to stay. I'm going to do one more giveaway from on there. And actually, we might be able to do this math. I don't know. We'll see. Then, yeah, actually, we'll still do our two more. I'll stay up till we got that. And then also do YouTube. Ooh, 266. Jeez, man. You guys went crazy now. Filtering. How many we got? We don't have all the comments. Or not all the comments. They use the hashtag. 80 comments. Oh, I could have used 100. Yeah. Well. All right, pick a winner. And see, bravo, you are the winner. Congratulations. Go ahead and reach out to me, DM me on Instagram, or you can obviously reach out to me on Discord, I guess, if you choose another. But congratulations. You can go ahead and get an Amazon gift card, or we'll work out and connect with you on tutoring, whatever you need. I know midterms are coming up, so some students might definitely need some help in there. Let me just, why am I still showing this? Get that rid of that. All right. Hate that. All right. So now let's go to the I don't. Okay. Stupid. Go to the YouTube. All right. So now we're going to go to the YouTube. So same thing on the YouTube. For you guys, I typed that in the post again for on YouTube. And again on YouTube, McLogan. On that link, let's go ahead and chat over here. Okay, let's go ahead and paste it in. You guys ready? Okay, this is my last video that I made on YouTube. All I had to post is hashtag McLogan. And so keyword filters, hashtag McLogan 2 million. And we got 74 comments. So about the same, actually. You guys are pretty equal. That's pretty awesome. Pizza time. You are the winner. Congratulations. Thank you for helping me with different estimate. We got 2 million in no time. Yes, that is correct. That is my goal. So congratulations. Go ahead and DM me on Discord or on Instagram, and I will get you all settled in. So guys, we are going to do another giveaway. I'm going to actually do 2 more. We'll do another giveaway here on 10:30, and then we'll do one at 11 o'clock. And then I got to go to bed after that though. Okay. So, but I will promise you guys on that one. So let's go ahead and get another good thing. And let me answer some of you guys' questions. And then if I am able to, I guess I'll just have to edit. Okay. So we're going to go to 10:30. Sweet. All right. 17 more minutes left. Also, Agent, so happy to help you out. So I want to thank you so much for you've done. You helped me so much in math since I struggled. Well, very happy to help you out, Crunchy Brand. Your clock behind keeps confusing me. You should say 10, not 11. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, how do you know I'm in Eastern Standard Time? But yes, you're at actually daylight savings. I did not actually switch that clock back. So yeah, so it actually is messed up. I got to fix that up. Hype, go ahead and do that on my last Instagram post or on my last YouTube video. Okay, the links are in the description for you to go and check out. Admar, the tutoring session is exactly as that. What exactly is a tutor? It's basically a tutoring session with me. Hop on Zoom and go through tutoring. You know, I mean, just like I'm not a genius. I'm not able to do every single type of math content, but I'll definitely take a look at what you'd like to cover. And if it's something we can go over, then we'll definitely go and do it. Well, you're very helpful, Sleepy. AJ, so funny. I answered a question just like this before. And yes, JL, I have taught it, and I have a lot of videos on YouTube as well. I mean, someone struggling with math to fall in love with it. I don't think we need to go through like you have to fall in love with math. But I definitely think we lose a lot of having people appreciate mathematics and to enjoy mathematics. I think not focusing on like mathematics should be this, rather than focusing on these like being very rigid with mathematics and being very technical. I think we should be a lot more playful and imaginative and, just really trying things and seeing how they work in mathematics rather than trying to focus on all this technical jargon and like doing these types of problems and learning things that we're never going to need to learn or really that are great for the connections. But really just having fun with mathematics and seeing their connections and seeing how we use them in different ways, I think is really, really something that I think a lot of students would get a benefit on and have more enjoyment with math. Fall in love with it, maybe, but I think they would enjoy mathematics more and not feel like it's this subject that we're just teaching for absolutely no reason. Well, you're very, very welcome. I understand. Thank you so much, Sporting. There will be a Zoom link. It will be an individual one that will have. So yes, but you need to, anything you'll need to go ahead and reach out to me on Discord or Instagram, and we'll go ahead and verify and connect everything from there. But yeah, anyways, I also do, I mean, for those of you, didn't I put that in there? But yeah, I did do the open live, I did do the live streams, or one thing I was looking into doing was doing live streams for Algebra 2 and pre-calculus. I did that on one of my other streams. I should actually add that in there for you guys to go ahead and connect. It was on one of my other YouTube live streams. And actually, let me go and see if I have this. Go ahead and send it to you for that. So, because that is actually something that I do. It's not that's one thing I added in, which I need to get a better job of like letting you guys know on that. But what I did was I added in some extra links for you guys to go ahead and join in my different live streams for like Algebra 2 or Algebra 1, when it was much more like a smaller not like this, where it kind of like I can't answer everybody's question, right? So let me go and see if I can find, yeah, here we go. I don't know why these are not in my thing. I need to put this in my, so here we go. If you are interested in doing maybe a little bit more smaller form, if you don't win, then we can go and do this one. Check this out. So if you're taking pre-calculus or if you're taking Algebra 2, then just go ahead and sign up for either one of those. And then what I'll do is I'll email you when I do a kind of special free live stream to help you guys out with your questions. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look back at some of these online questions again. So we got 12 minutes. Good. Let's see if I can get some of my let's see. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's go and take a look at the questions. All right, cool. So this could be a little dangerous because I don't know what all these questions I came through, but we'll go through on there. All right, so we got yours done. A little bit more questions. Awesome. I have a question about piecewise functions. How do they work? I'm a freshman. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the question we got. All right, we can go and do that one. That's cool. Piecewise functions. I don't know where to start. Awesome. All right, I'll try to get to that question. Just seeing create a scenario of life that relates to inverse functions, because I make a picture of myself about that, but advanced. Thank you. I need to think about that one, and I don't have time to be thinking about those for now. So I'll have to piece. Sorry, I don't mean to be like mean. It's just this a lot of times, like I'm trying to, 28 questions is a lot of questions to be able to go through. So if it's not something I can quickly get an answer to, then I will, I'll just have to move on. Feel free to obviously always resubmit. Like next week, I definitely will have more time to look at a question and think through it, as well as, obviously you can always put your question on Discord. I'm having trouble with question 1, 2, and 3. Don't understand. Do you know where I can find Algebra 2 practice questions? I mean, I would just look online. There's a ton of content online. That I would definitely say you can go and take a look at, from on there. Like I don't have a website or a person on there, but I mean, there's tons of extra resources online that I think are available. And hey, John, do you plan on doing these answering live streams for a while? Because I finished my math course, so I'm thinking about next year. Yes, I mean, this will be 2 years. This is my 99th live stream going on live. So yeah, I do plan on, kind of continuing on from there, but I also look into expanding this as well. And well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. All right. So questions 1, 2, and 3. All right. That's a lot of questions, but okay. Yeah, we should be able to do that. Not a problem. Got 9 more minutes to the next giveaway. is, it's a good question. It's just a good question. Can I get my course for free? I don't think I only gave away the one course on the things. But no, I have all my content is for free. You don't need my course for free. Everything is out there in them for free. But no, the course there's a lot that went into the course from on there. But I do appreciate you asking. So the approach I gave, it deals with math. I'm not aware of the practice exam, but let's just go and take a look. The graph shows a linear relationship. Which of the following tables correctly shows? I don't know how many questions you're sending me. Okay, maybe you're sending like a whole bunch of questions. Nope. Okay, I have no idea. I'm having trouble with this distributing to A plus BI form. Well, you're going to be multiplying that by 3 times. Okay, so you'll have your I. Yeah, and I guess we can look at it. I've never done a problem like that, so at least I'm not aware of, but I'll go ahead and give it a shot. Hey, Ruben, yeah. Things that I cannot find questions online, which are the format on tests and homework. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like I have a ton of like practice tests and stuff like that I give my students, but again, it's kind of hard to find exactly what you're looking for, from on there as well. Like I totally get it. I think it just kind of comes into keep on trying, keep on looking at, and I, look for those resources, and then also look at like the book, whatever your teacher is teaching from. A lot of times those publishers have online content that is available that you can review, and that might be a good idea to look for. This one says, I don't understand how to multiply 3p squared with 1/9 q. Send me a picture. Oh, okay. Find the product. That looks horrible. But we can do that. Okay. Well, we can do that. I don't know if I'll have time, whatever, on this live stream. But I'll try to do my best. I went to Western Michigan University. And yeah, thanks, Roy. All right, good night, Daddy. Thank you so much for joining in. Kyle, the countdown. I don't know why I'm getting missing your thing. Come on. All right, so Kyle, your question is it's for the giveaway. So I'll be doing a giveaway here in this one, and then I'll do one at 11 o'clock for on theirs. Find the exact value of sine of 12. So we'd probably need to do I'd have to look at a different formula for that, and I'd have to go back to I need to go back and review from that, so I don't have time for that. How do I solve? Good question. And I don't know off the top of my head, but if you want to go and take a look and search it, I'm sure there's definitely should be available. And thank you so much, Daryl. Well, hey, Mildred, thank you so much. You're the best. I really appreciate it. The range of negative infinity to 8, find the equation. Oh, okay, so that's going to be... yeah, I could do that question. I think I have that. How to solve. Good. Sean, okay. Good. I'm getting tired. Nope. Not even going to read it. Too late. I appreciate it, Sean, but you guys, hopefully you can see I've, for how long I've been live, how much math and how much talking I'm doing. I'm like, see a word problem. I'm like, no. And I know you guys like get the exact same way. You're like doing a math test and you're like, oh, word problem. I got to think or I got to read this. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's like, that's a lot. Um, well, awesome, Chaz. Very happy to help you out. That's a good one. I like that. All right, let's see the next one. Can you review linear program, absolute value equations, inequalities? That's a lot, Tilly. That's a very loaded question. So I'm not going to be able to answer all three of those or even give you a justification on one of those or give you a solid response, for each one of those. That's a lot. Darnell, what do we got here? Integrate trig substitution. It's been a while since I taught calculus, so unfortunately, Darnell, I'm gonna have to skip the calculus or advanced calculus questions until I'm actually gotten back into the content. Can you cross some asymptotes? Yes, you can, Ariel. You can. I'll add this to the question, but yeah, you can cross the horizontal asymptotes because those are not discontinuities. Pre-cal questions for sinusoidal. Nope, not gonna handle word problems. Just my brain is not there. Don't know why I'm getting I'm not gonna click on an extra link for right now, but I'll go and take a look at it later. Knowles, I don't quite understand question number 4. Let's go and take a look. Only 2 more minutes, guys, till our next little giveaway. And yes, I do drink. What are you guys doing with these word problems? No, not doing word problems. I don't quite. All right, question number 4. Let's see what question number 4 is. And also we even dealing with probability. That's going to take a lot of time to work through it. That's a lot. How do you reflection on y equals negative x? So you guys can see this is basically what I do before each of these live streams. We're just going through them. All right, that's a good one. I can go through that. I'm actually going to keep that in from there. John Green, another question. But yeah, this is as I pray for my live streams. This is how I'm basically going through on that. I think we can go through on there. Yeah. Okay, so I'll go and add that one. So let's delete that. Philippines, a lot of people in the Philippines. If your imaginary member is vid, you just left I to the, let me just go and take a look at this, Dylan. So in your imaginary numbers vid, you left I to the first power alone. Do all teachers want you to do that? And thank you for all your help. Anything raised to the first power is just the base, right? So any base raised to the first power is just the base. So you don't need to write the 1 in there. I think I might have been writing there instructionally for my students to so they could see that it was still there. And that was probably about it. Millie Vong, thank you so much for this super chat. Congrats on the woman. Thank you for always helping people out. Good night and good sir. Well, thank you so much again for jumping on the stream and then also for the super chat. I'll just take a little break and answer some of you guys' questions. I guess till we get to there. Worst class ever taught watch. Yeah, it's an interesting video. Oh, thank you so much, Hassan. I greatly appreciate that. All right, you guys ready for another giveaway? Let's get on with it. So, in this case, I'm not going to be able to do the math. There's no way. I'll just probably be able to like knock out some of these questions and we'll add them in. Then hopefully I'll be able to talk with you guys as I get on, and I'll just have to do another live stream because yeah, there's no way I'm going to get to all this math. From on there. Oh, okay, true. Yeah, that's basically a lot of these live streams. Sometimes when I have like questions, I'm just like my brain just feels fried doing that. But it's always fun. I always like to enjoy things like this. Thank you so much, Gunnar. I appreciate that. Oh, sorry, yeah. All right, let's get to some giveaways. Okay, giveaway time. Let's see. Where's my giveaways? Where's my giveaway links? Here we go. All right, so I got a YouTube. Let's do YouTube now. So again, guys, if you are just joining the stream late and you're like, hey, what was this thing for? Well, that's for the giveaway. And to enter the giveaway, all you guys simply need to do is type in hashtag McLogan to a million or McLogan to a million on either my last YouTube video or on my last Instagram post. So then we'll go ahead and connect all of from there. So let's go ahead and refresh. Sorry. All right. So let's go ahead and post the YouTube video again. Anything goes? No, not anything goes. We are going to do keyword filter. And we're going to type in hashtag McLogan to a million. Why are you not loading my comments? That's not good. Maybe I didn't type in McLogan 2 million. Maybe I typed it in wrong. I must have typed it in wrong. All right, 83 comments. Got a little more. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Here we go. All right. Here we go. Busy Bee Cakes, congratulations, you are the winner. Says can't wait. Well, I hope you can't wait to get some tutoring or win a $25 gift card. So congratulations. All you got to do is DM me on Discord or on Instagram and I will get you all set. Not tonight because after this live stream I got to go to bed. But after that, we'll go and get you all set up. So thank you so much again for maybe coming in. Yes, James, I can definitely agree with you on there. And so happy to help you out in jail. What did they try out? Oh, funny. And thank you so much. Gulliman, Alexa Marie. I'm interesting name. I like it. And Sinico, good to see you. Thank you so much, Sharpen. All right, let's do Instagram time. So Instagram, here we go. Instagram post, comment picker. Unlocked. Search for a word. McLogan to a million. You guys ready? Thank you so much, Greg. Appreciate it. And thank you so much, Racking Artist. Just holding this off. Filtering only 49 comments. Oh, man, you guys got so much art. All right, and the winner is, pick a winner. Aerosmith, Leo, congratulations. You have a free tutoring or $25 gift card. So thank you so much for coming in and congratulations. Go ahead and DM me on Instagram or in Discord if that is actually preferable, and we'll get you all set up. All right, so let's do the timer, guys, for 11 o'clock, and then we will count it in, guys. So, and Kara, I can't say your influence. I've had a math major in computer science. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kara. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear of your journey and that I could be a part of it. All right. Oh, I just got to hit edit. All right. Last giveaway will be 11 o'clock. 11:30. Crazy. I'm so glad you guys helped me get 1 million subscribers before it was like midnight. I was like kind of freaking out. I'm like, oh man, everything was going like so slow. I was like, I'm going to be here forever. But I really do appreciate you guys hanging on. Thank you so much, Joy. Really appreciate it. Well, I'm happy to be able to do whatever I can do to help you guys out with the math. Gab, what is my favorite movie? Dumb and Dumber. Definitely Dumb and Dumber. That is a classic. I think I've watched that movie more than probably any other movie. So definitely Dumb and Dumber is my favorite. Any other questions you guys have? Feel free to go and add them in. I'm more than happy to go and take a look at we've got 23 minutes. I have still 24 math problems that somehow I have to like go through. So I'm happy to kind of go over there with you guys as we do it. And actually, let's check on, see how we get to this. Oh yeah, look at. Already got an extra 140. Look at that. So there you go. But happy to be able to get any of these questions. I'll try to go through these as well. And thank you, Mr. Grant and Miguel. Thank you so much. Well, awesome. Very, very happy to help. Drive a van that looks like a dog. I actually probably, well, I mean, I don't think I would for a joke, of course, but that'd probably be it. Probably not around. After final come in December, you got this. You can do it. You got this. And I'm hopefully, I'm not really sure I'll be able to get to algebra finals, but I am looking into doing some extra finals in that regard. All right, this person says my mark in 18. I'll just. Okay. All right. I think I can. I just gotta. I'll go back over there and look at. I'm not gonna be able to do any of these questions tonight. Jeez, oh man. I'm in 6th grade. I'm starting algebra. Awesome. Let's see what your question is. Thank you so much, McLaren. Minute subscribers. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? I can't. You can't. I remember one person said like when you go live, like, just imagine. Or like, you think of like, oh, like 3,000 people, 3,000 subscribers is not a lot, but it's like, just imagine if 3,000 people were in a room watching you like teach, like that would be pretty crazy. Right. And like, I mean, yeah, millions, not even like conceivable, like what that would look like for me, like to be able to understand that from there. But yeah, it also puts, perspective, even for like, 1,000 or 3,000, like put all those people in, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, that's a math question. I wouldn't have a problem with that, so I can delete that one. We'll do that next. That's a good question. Good question. What's the quickest I learned a whole course worth of time? I mean, it really is kind of like there's videos that kind of cover like a very general section of like what you need to know for that rather quickly. But, I was just looking for like maybe a course that maybe would kind of cover like the general of that. And, but I think even some videos just kind of getting a general idea would probably be the fastest way to kind of get an idea from that. And thank you so much, Ian. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Zach. It really kind of depends, Carlos. No, I don't think calculus is necessarily difficult or more difficult than maybe other courses that you may have taken. It just comes into the prep, and the work that you put into it. It's okay, Tevin. Well, thank you so much for joining in. You have the whole week off? That's awesome. Typically, at least in high school, we always taught like Monday and Tuesday, stuff like that. And that was from there. Multiplying radicals with imaginary numbers. Carson. Okay, that's a good question. All right, I can do that for you, Carson. Yeah, cosine equals, ooh. I like that question. but I'll have to keep it in there because you didn't give me a thing. Blake, do you play any instruments? That's a good question. Actually, I always want to use this as a trivia, but actually I played the trombone from 6th grade all the way through high school. So if you're always looking for like one of those odd things to know about me, that yeah, I played the trombone I was in like 2 of our bands, and I wasn't a great trombone player, but I was, I did play throughout at least throughout high school. And you're very welcome. Nintendo. I guess hopefully that was out. How can I study myself to? A lot of people are talking. A lot of people are talking about the study motivation this week, motivating for study for mathematics. I kind of lost as far as like. I mean, I think when you're studying mathematics, it's a little different for that motivation. I think you just got to do a little bit as a time, kind of set a time frame. Like, like I do my Sunday night live stream at 9 p.m. Like that is when I'm doing my Sunday night live stream. Whereas if you are like, all right, 3 o'clock, I'm going to be doing my math, and just set aside that time and just try to be consistent. And again, like a lot of times when you're doing that, I know it's like very hard to stay motivated, but try to do it for like 2 weeks ahead of your test, or, whatever may be the case. And just, I think, keep those give yourself goals to try to hit and try to be consistent and break it down and keep it small. But I think when you try to look at things so big picture, it gets overwhelming and we get frustrated and we don't do it. So try to keep things manageable, short, and to the point. I am not aware of anything with AP Physics. Well, very happy to help you out, Erica. Just got to keep on working. Just keep on putting the thing. There's tons of, stuff out there. Well, thank you so much. When you do the selection for Instagram or YouTube, it filters out spammers, right? Yeah, there's one where I could type in the duplicate. So therefore, if they add in like more than one, then I would allow that. But if you look at the check mark, I didn't allow that. So therefore, you get one opportunity to then. So putting in duplicates not going to give you more answer from that. It's in the chat. It's also the Discord server is it's pinned in the chat. So or pinned in the thing here. So if you want to go and check it out from there, you can go ahead. Nope, I have not. Nope, never worked with a GE. I'm currently working on quadratic relations and parabolas, and I was wondering what's the best way to understand this area in the most effective way. Thank you so much. I think you really just, whenever you're trying to deal with something like that, I think it's just really understanding something with the very most basic form and like equations, and then slowly moving to the more difficult problems. But a lot of times people just a lot of times they'll get stuck because they get into advanced stuff, and maybe try to just relate things to the most basic. Really make sure you understand it before you move into those more advanced stuff. It's kind of hard when you're not dealing with an actual problem or like thing that you're struggling with, but because it's a pretty broad question to be able to answer. But I would just say like really make sure you understand the most basics before you move on to the more advanced. Prankar, you're very welcome. When's this show down? Yes, I am live each and every Sunday night. Jane asked a question. What are your 3 tips when it comes to math? Practice, 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 practice. You need to... I actually did a live stream on this. 3 things. Practice. I think you need to ask questions, right? Just don't assume you know something, or just don't, once you do know something, don't feel like you don't need to ask questions. And then reflect on your learning, like review your work, right? So practice, review, and ask questions. Isabella, thank you so much. You are very welcome, Alpha God. Favorite sport to watch and play. My favorite sport to play is definitely rugby. That is not a sport I took. I didn't start playing rugby until I was older, and actually when I was in college. But during high school, when I was in high school, I played. When I was in high school, I did football, wrestling, and baseball. And then I didn't play, rugby from there. So rugby is definitely my favorite to play. As far as watch goes, I guess I don't really. Actually, I'd probably say hockey. I really, really enjoy watching hockey. Hockey's a great sport to watch. I like that constant. I mean, I like watching rugby, and I love baseball. I love football, but they just have too many stoppages. So that's why I like hockey. Well, independent, dependent. It depends on plugging one from into the other. The independent is I can't use your definition on the other, but you can kind of think of like input and output, right? So the independent is going to be your input and the output will be your dependent. Hey, Olivia. Yes, I definitely say is like a way to retain the math lessons or your math understanding is to immediately try to do your work right after when you get home. And once you learn it, and try to do your homework as soon as possible. And also try like doing something every single day to like review the stuff that you learned. Just don't if you have math class on Tuesday and Thursday, just don't do math work on Tuesday and Thursday. You should be doing math every single day. Every single day you should be doing math. If it's doing your homework or if it's just reviewing your homework or reviewing your notes, that is the best way for you to retain the information. You are very welcome. Abigail, maybe? Oh, those are new all these days. Yes. Thank you so much. Just a way to upload my lessons. That's all it really was. And well, thank you so much, Jan. And I'm probably not going to be able to help you out on before your test on Tuesday. You can definitely submit it, and I don't even know when I'm going to be able to go live, but I'll try to do my best. And after that, but I have a ton of questions on parametric equations as well. How can I find a solution on a system of linear inequalities? Kritzer just told me to name 3 order pairs that are solutions. Yeah, so that's going to be where they all intersect. So you're going to have 3 different lines that are intersecting, and each of those points are going to have, each of those times they intersect are going to have an intersection point. Well, hey, Roy. I'm back. Just listen to your teacher, ask questions, and do the work. Angel, yes, I do plan on doing that. Right now, I've just been really trying to focus in on getting my math content kind of ready and, excuse me, and working on some of those things. But yes, that is something I do plan on doing. What advice would you give when it comes to doing confidence solving equations? I've never had a good math experience and I have trouble being motivated. So I think confidence comes with being, confidence in math, I think it comes with kind of going back into this, this understanding that not only are you prepared and do you know what you're doing, but that you're not going to make mistakes. Right. And I think that's the best way to walk into any test. And it takes time. Right. I think what's really important is to, really kind of getting that practice because, and I tell my students all the time, a lot of times when you take these exams that you don't know what's going to be going on, it's tough to be confident. You're the only thing you can do is, I always tell people, do the best you can possibly do, right? I mean, that's all you can always ask of yourself is do the best you can possibly do. So if you've practiced all the questions that you could possibly practice, right? You've studied, you put in the time and the work, you should be confident that you're going to do well, that you can understand, that you can, if you've solved 100 questions, 100 solving equation questions, you should feel comfortable that if you have a solving equation question, that you're going to do good, right? And that's where it comes into, I think of confidence in the same respect that you're going to was when think about Michael Jordan, shooting the game-winning shot, right? So Michael Jordan, game-winning shot. Well, is he confident? Of course he was confident. Why is he confident? Not because he was cocky, right? It's because he shot those shots so many times before that he knew, give me the ball and I'm confident that I'm going to make that shot. Or did he always make them? No. Right. But he put in the time, he put in the efforts, he put in the practice to put himself in the best situation that he could possibly be. And that's all we can always ask of you, right? Is to put yourself in that best situation possible so that when the opportunity comes, when you have to solve an equation question, you are prepared as well as you possibly be. And I think that is confidence. No, there is a lot. A lot. How do some people do really well on a quiz but do horrible on a test for math? I think it just comes down to reflection, reflecting on your work, and also like, just because you do a quiz doesn't mean you're gonna, or just because you do good on a quiz doesn't mean you're gonna do good on a test, right? So a quiz is just kind of really more of like a primer to get you prepared for the test. But again, kind of going to the last, like preparing, like you got to put in a lot of work. Like I always give my students the copies of my older quizzes and, to older tests to help prepare them. But I'm like, just don't use my quizzes and my tests and think you're going to be prepared for, this year's test. Like you got to put in some extra work. You got to put in that time, and really, practice for the stuff. Just don't rely on, well, you can just study your quizzes and you'll do good on your tests. Like, no, it's more than that. Ram, I don't recall the integration of sine of x over x. So I appreciate you keep on asking it, but I don't have it off the top of my head or what I would do. It's not so much what, I think just I think math, what makes it interesting is how it's been used for so many years to like understand the world around us. And then also how everything has been so connected and with mathematics, like we don't always see those connections, or we weren't always taught all of those connections. And so just like and it's not so much just like real life connections, but it's also like the math that we've learned throughout the years and like seeing how the math is so much even connected. I think that is one of the more interesting things that I really just love about math, and how it's just the more I've learned about math, the more interesting and it's become, and the more I've realized like how powerful and how beautiful it is. So it's just kind of like, that's the more, I think that'd probably be the most interesting thing I say is like, the more I learn, just the more fascinated I am with it. Well, you're very welcome, Ziggy. You're very welcome, Farah. Thank you so much. All right, guys, 6 more minutes to the last giveaway. Learn how to such a huge fan. Your math videos has helped me so much. Well, thank you so much. I'm very happy to be able to help you out. Will you suggest some math books? Yeah, I don't really have any good recommendations on the math books, actually. I don't know why I'm going on this full screen. This is so weird. Sorry, Blake. Like something. Who wants to learn math on his own? Yeah, I just don't have anything good. I mean, I don't have any good recommendations for you. Sorry. Yeah, Kara, that's a very, very, very good point. If you're watching, so tell me about your channel. Well, thank you so much, Thomas. Happy to be able to help. Any tips, acing tests? Yes, practice, study, ask questions. Well, thank you, Caesar. How can I become an average student when I know everywhere? Not sure if I understand. How can I become an average student when I know everywhere? I'm not sure if I understand. Well, thank you so much, Bernard. Oh, so, okay. Yes, Slimeball, that's a great, I've mentioned it before on previous live streams. Like, I think it's really important to, if you just want to, like, I don't know if the other one's like average, like, just doing practice problems, like on your tests, on your notes and all that stuff, like, that's good. Like, that's like the the basics that I can expect you to do, right? But yeah, if you really, really want to make sure you're doing well, then I would definitely recommend doing the hardest problems that you possibly have. Well, thank you so much, Asma. And I have a test on Wednesday, rational equations. Okay, but I've watched Brian's whole videos today and I'm ready. You got this. Ready to win. I love it. Just for 18 tests. There's the same question. Thanks, Earl. Well, awesome, Atomic. So happy to hear that. Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of things, I think a lot of people equate the discipline with the motivation, just kind of get things intertwined. But yeah. All right, Rafina, you're asking for it. So let's go and see what we got here. Let's see. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. No, I was going to bother them. Anyways, so there it is. I always like when I get away from it and then I tickers up there. So it'll be at 173. Let's see if we can end off at 200 or an extra 200 subscribers from there. That'd be cool. All right, but nope, not yet. 3 more minutes left. Okay, and then we'll end it from there. But again, guys, I will. So if you and there's a lot of questions that I am just not going to be able to get to. 23. Nope, no way am I going to be getting to those questions. So what I will do, though, is I will do a bonus stream. I have no idea when, but I will do a bonus stream, and I will answer those questions because I always appreciate you guys answering questions for me and getting them over to me. Well, thank you so much, do this. I appreciate that. Asma, great question. How do you enter the giveaway? Well, I'm going to post that in the chat right now for you guys, and I'll do that one more time, again for everybody. But basically, all you need to do is post. Why did I not show? That's weird. Why are you not showing? There you go. I always forget to. Well, thank you, Evan. Greatly appreciate it for there. And yes, you remember the good old days back when I don't even know where I was at when I had you in a class, but it was definitely probably at least half of that, maybe like 400,000 for sure, maybe. But yeah, so it's pretty cool to see how things where they've kind of come from on there. Definitely. Well, so happy to be able to help you out. All right, see ya, sir. You only got one more minute unless you didn't want to go 13, but that's okay. All right. Somebody has a question. How did you become a mathematician? Well, I'm not really a mathematician. I don't study mathematics, but I did go to school, and it was, I just earned my degree for teaching mathematics, and then, just became a teacher of my trade, and that's basically, about it. Just went to university and all from there. The Instagram link is broken. That's not good. So let's see. Huh. All right. Well, now I got to go and check this out. Crap. Some other people were getting on it. So, maybe it's because how I posted it in there. Check the Instagram link on the description. There you go. I think what happens sometimes is, I don't know what it does when I, that's so weird. I'll have to, when I recheck it, I'll go in there, but it is in the description as well. So let me actually fix this. Comment. I'll try to do that. I'll fix that again. All right. What's going on? Oh crap, we're in. Da-da. What did you major in? I majored in mathematics, teaching at mathematics. All right, let's go and see if I can do this again. Yeah, we'll do it from there. All right, but if you're having trouble with this Instagram link, then go ahead and take the Instagram link from the description, okay? Well, awesome. It works in the script. Yeah, it's sometimes when I just copy and pasting, because that's all I did. I took it from the description. So whenever I copy and paste it, goes from there. All right, Lloyd, but make sure you do that in those two links, either on the Instagram post or on the YouTube video. Do not do it on here because I'm not going to be checking anything here. All right, guys, let's do these last two giveaways. And then, yeah, thank you so much for staying on with me and helping me celebrate for 1 million subscribers. It was kind of like one of those funny things I didn't know what to expect. And then, boom, I got 1 million subscribers. It happened like so fast. So it was very cool and very happy to be with you guys from that. So, and yeah, like I already got 8 dislikes. That's awesome. So, let's see what I got. Ooh, 184. All right, so let's go and do the giveaways here. Let's do Instagram first. So again, if you want to go over to Instagram, then you can go to this link and then type in hashtag McLogan to million. And again, that is going to be on that link. That is going to be, again, for either free tutoring with myself or a gift card. So let's go ahead and post it in. Okay. Sweet. There you go. Load the comments. Unlocked. We've got the same. Oh, no. Load all comments. Let's search for a word. McLogan to million. Let's see what we get here. 59 comments. Getting more. All right, here we go. And Spetty36, you are the winner. Congratulations to either getting some free tutoring or a Amazon gift card. So again, just go ahead and DM me on Discord, or you can reach out to me on Discord or obviously on Instagram, where we've already met. But again, congratulations. Okay. Congrats, I hope they send you. Yeah, I hope they do too. You are very welcome, Ken. Thank you very much. Thank you. What's the giveaway prize? Basically just free tutoring with myself or a Amazon $25 gift card. So yeah, not giving like a car or anything crazy, but hopefully something beneficial for wherever you are and whatever you need. Let's go and check out the last one. Yeah, I think it'd be very cool. Like once I got the silver one, it was pretty cool. And then I was like, oh man, the gold one would be awesome. Okay. What I got here? Keyword filter. What are you doing? No. I get to pick it. There you go. Okay. Hashtag going to the main. All right, guys. Last giveaway. Here we go. 105 comments, and the winner is Lex Skilla. Congratulations. You are the winner for some free tutoring or a $25 Amazon gift card. Congratulations. And again, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of you joining on and celebrating me. This was an awesome event. I didn't really know how I was going to get everything done and get everything set, but it was like, it was awesome. It was really fun to get out. I thought I might have to like stay up till like 12 o'clock at night to be able to see how everything would, how long it was going to take to get 1 million, because it was pretty slow. It was almost like 100 subscribers an hour. So when I got to like 500, I think I started my stream 500 away, right? So I was like 5 hours, 9 o'clock. I'm like, all right, I might be up to like 2 or 3 in the morning, but you guys came through. And I greatly appreciate you guys all helping me out with that to get everything on. You can reach out to me on Discord, or you can reach out to Melinda, or you can friend request me on Discord and go for me on there. From there. All right. So yes, if you have any questions, and then also you can always email me as well at brian@freemathvideos.com. That is another way, but yeah, Melinda or any other admin or moderator on Discord should be able to get you in contact as well. Okay. All right, guys. I believe that is all. So I have a ton of questions. I will let you guys know when I am going to, I'll let you guys know when I'm going to do my other live stream for those of you that are looking for the math help. But yeah, I will sign off, and thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Cyval. What's the exact time you reached 1 million? Congrats. I did not look at the exact time I had from in there. So, all right, have a good night, guys. And again, thank you guys for joining me on this milestone, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. All right, cheers.